Right to Learn is working in our district. It is working in the sense that our students are responding better. It's a win-win on both the side of the teacher and of the student. Students are doing more writing, and we're seeing the improvement also in our test scores.
We have a very large number of students that are long-term English learners. That is a challenge to get our students that are, the majority of them, in intermediate level, and then really getting them to proficiency and college ready. And so what we do is we use the Right to Learn, and we have students work on it. We have instructional assistants providing them support. I think we're supporting a lot of the students to meet that writing criterion for reclassification.
Right to Learn provides summary writing to which is also focused on science and social studies, and that's very much in line with the expectations of Common Core. For a child to summarize, they must understand the text. So it provides that deeper understanding that Common Core is calling for.
Right to Learn does save a lot of time in teaching, in editing, revising the students' work. Now that we have Right to Learn, every student is working at their own pace. Right to Learn makes me a better teacher because it helps differentiate my teaching of writing to the students.
When I walk in the classroom and students are utilizing a Right to Learn program, they are very engaged. They use their iPads to analyze their writing. Students are talking about their process of writing. So they continuously have that cycle of inquiry, and they try to plan, they try to edit, they try to revise all the time.
My favorite part about Right to Learn is that I get to learn how to write better and what is the definitions of the word.
I write it in Right to Learn, and then I check my grammar and spelling. Then I rewrite it, edit it, and rewrite it.
What I like about Right to Learn is I could put my own ideas in the essay.
And also you can click also if you want it in English or Spanish. You can just click this arrow here.
The Right to Learn is really helping the EO students. It has the built-in dictionary. They can just click that Spanish or English guide where they can just listen to the sentence. And also there's a Pictionary where they can refer to it just to get the idea what the word is. I think this is really a great tool for them to improve their vocabulary, their reading comprehension skills, and their writing.
The Common Core begins now at Roosevelt Elementary School. Our students are exposed to non-fictional texts, and they're able to cite their own opinions in writing using Right to Learn.
I would tell other districts that have a high concentration of English learners to look at their data, look at their reclassification criteria, and determine what is it that the students are having difficulty in. I venture to say that it will likely be their writing. If they want to extend the writing practice, the writing opportunities, I would encourage them to look into Right to Learn.
Just hear a child say, I had a program that was called Right to Learn that helped me to improve in my writing. I began to see what more I could do so I could go farther in life. That would be so beautiful to hear 5 years, 7 years from now.